Welcome everyone, we're making pasta ceci today, which is pasta with chickpeas. So we'll need some chickpeas, obviously, a few tomatoes, the small ones, a carrot, piece of celery, and some chili pepper, and a couple of bay leaves. These are quite important. And then we will have some onion, of course, and this is rosemary, which is a key ingredient to our recipe. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, as always, in Italian cuisine is key, and some salt, coarse salt. And then we will need some water, obviously, and our spaghetti. Okay, so let's get the chickpeas and wash them and make sure that all that water that is in the can is not there anymore. And then we start preparing our celery, the little vegetables that we're gonna put in our soup. So we keep chopping our vegetables. Now we get into the onion. As you see, we cannot really chop it too thin. Actually, the pieces are pretty large. And then we move to cleaning our carrot very quickly, perhaps not that quickly as I'm doing here. Don't cut your fingers, but little chunks. So we get to the tomatoes. Tomatoes are also cut in little chunks. There is no need to cut them thin or anything. So we can start our stove, and we put our pan and some olive oil, and we get ready to start putting in there the celery and the onion for now, and we also add some of the carrots. We keep the tomatoes on the side for now, because what we want to do is want to start frying these first ingredients a little bit and get some temperature going before we add the tomatoes. Now it's time to add them. We stir a little, and we also add some coarse salt. The salt is important because obviously it's gonna give some good flavor, but also because it removes the water from the tomatoes. So we can lower the temperature a little, and we keep stirring. And here the temperature is still pretty high. It's almost like frying, let's say, to a certain extent. But keep an eye on it because we don't want to burn it. So we add the bay leaves, and we add the rosemary, and we keep stirring a little, and we're getting ready to add the chickpeas as well. Here they are. We put all the chickpeas in. As you can see, there is no water yet. We're still kind of frying the whole thing, and we add some of the chili pepper and stirring a little, and we're getting ready to add the water. The water needs to cover the chickpeas and the whole mix that we have made. We stir and we cover, and it needs to get to a specific temperature, which is the boiling temperature, because we need to add the pasta. The pasta that we are preparing now, these are spaghetti, and we're breaking them to make short pasta. This is actually what we would do in Italy after World War II. At that time, there was only one kind of pasta, which was the long pasta. So to make the short one, we would break it. Or at least that's what my grandma used to tell me. So we're ready now. The water is boiling. We can add the pasta that we previously broke, and we can start stirring a little bit. Now what we want to do is to get this going and cook it, but we should check the cooking time on the box and only cook it half of that time. So we can remove the bay leaves, as you've seen at this point, and keep cooking with the lid on. Now it's boiling again. We can, every once in a while, we give it a stir. We want to make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Now it is half of the cooking time, so we put it on the side and we wait there for another 5-10 minutes. Once that time has passed, the pasta is ready, and it's ready to be served. So we can get our ladle and start serving this beautiful soup, pasta ceci. If you like this recipe, please don't forget to like this video, and why not subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you next time.